Hello, and thank you so much for joining me here on my channel, Sundari Arts. I'm so happy that you're here because in this video I'm going to be swatching my Caran Neocolor II collection, and this is something that I haven't done before, especially not since getting some new colors last week, so I'm just really excited to share it with you. We'll go ahead and get straight into it.
Okay, so here we are, ready to make some swatches. Now, I had originally intended to make my swatches in my little sketchbook. This is the one that I've been using recently, and I thought it would be nice to have them on here, and I think I will at some point. But this is my art creation sketchbook, and it is a very creamy paper. So I feel like if I did the swatches here, it wouldn't be a really good representation of the colors. So I think instead I'm going to do it on this Arches paper, which is, you know, a pretty fancy paper. I just have one sheet left here today. But this will make a really good reference sheet for me. So I'm sure I'll be using it a lot, looking back at it. So I'm excited to use this. If you watched my last video, you'll know that I got this Caran Neocolor set. This is the warm set, and this was curated by, I believe, a French artist, Bea Rebailly. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but this is the warm version, and so it's got these colors here. They're beautiful colors. But in my last video, I didn't get a chance to swatch them all out, even though I made a video of me sketching a landscape with these colors. So today we're going to be swatching them. I'm very excited. Just putting them over there. And then of course I have my collection of Neocolor IIs that I've been, you know, kind of acquiring over the past 2 or 3 years. Can't remember exactly. But yeah, really nice. And I just have some other supplies. I have some water over here on my right side. I have a marker just to help me write down the color names. And yeah, I'm really excited. So I'm going to start with the limited edition color set. And I hope that this shows up well on the video. It's a little bit hard to say. The shadows can be a little bit harsh. Wow. This is the Sahara yellow. It's a beautiful color. I like it a lot because it reminds me of my favorite yellow, which is Naples yellow. It's a color I use a lot with watercolors. But it is definitely lighter than Naples yellow, and it's just beautiful. I'll go ahead and lay some color down first, and then I think I'll wet them with water so that we can see what kind of effect it makes. This is the pink, and actually this is a color I already had before buying the set. But what I found is that the pink that I'd really like to have is the salmon pink, if I'm not mistaken. This is just salmon, not salmon pink. So I imagine there would be a color in between these two. Unfortunately, they don't have that color at my art supply shop, which is intriguing. They have a limited selection, which is okay. It just means that I have to find them somewhere else. Like I mentioned in my last video, this is also one of the reasons why I decided to get this set, because there were colors that were not available at my local art supply shop. So I just figured it would be a nice chance to get some of these new colors. This one is the apricot. And I actually have some exciting news. I'm going to be visiting Scotland. I'm leaving in a couple days. This is the orangish yellow, by the way. So I'm leaving in a couple of days. I'm going to be there for probably a month or so. I'm going to be visiting my mom who lives there. And yeah, I'm just really excited to spend some time with my mom. I'm also going to be spending a few days sightseeing with my aunt. I'm really excited about that. And so I'm probably going to be getting the Caran Neocolor II crayons that I haven't had a chance to get while I'm there. And I'm really excited to take you along for the journey, actually. So this one is gold ochre, or yeah, golden ochre. I was reading the German, I think. Here we go. So beautiful colors. You can see all these colors really go well together. Even the pink is growing on me, just kind of as a part of this set. Looks good with these colors. Yeah, I really like the golden ochre. It's a really nice color. Let's see, where do we go? Have 6 colors here. Okay. I'll do this one here, actually. Leave some space for writing the names. Wow. So this one is Chinese green. It is a very yellowish green. And actually, I was recently painting some birds, like some cockatoos and parakeets at a park. And I actually found myself reaching out for this color, the Chinese green, as my bright yellow. So I think that might give you some idea of how yellow it is. This is the flame red. I really like this color. It's such a beautiful orange. I've been really into oranges lately. And autumn is actually my favorite season of the year, so I'm really excited for autumn and autumn colors. I'm sure I'll get to use that orange a lot more. Then we have English red, and this is also a nice color. I had bought this one before getting the set as well, and it's a beautiful earthy color, which I always like. Like a reddish brown here. Yeah. I actually like the effect, even though this is hot pressed paper, it's still got a little bit of tooth, a little bit of texture, and so you could see this effect that it creates, and I really like it. I've just been using really, really smooth paper lately, but I might take a hot press sketchbook to Scotland with me. getting a taste of what it might be like using my Neocolors on it. This is Umber. A very nice dark color. Yeah, you can see it. Oh wow, that's interesting. It's just it was almost appearing as two colors to me. But yeah, a very useful color for sure, especially with landscapes, I can imagine. And that's it for the limited edition set. These are the colors that come with it, and so you could just see, yeah, it's a beautiful combination. And now I'll get into the colors, the other colors that I have in my collection. And so I'm just gonna see, where do I want to start? You know what? I might start with this white. Now the white probably won't show up very well, and it does seem to be a little bit dirty because I was using it over a Payne's Gray pencil, colored pencil, and actually that's something that I've been enjoying lately. I've been using it a lot. You can really see it over here. I'm gonna take a break to show you what I've done here in my sketchbook. Because the paper is cream, the white does show up a lot better. And so I'll use the white just as it is. But then what I'll do is I'll also rub it on top of the Payne's Gray. And so it creates the perfect little, kind of, soft gray color. And I just found it very useful, so I wanted to share that with you. And you can see the white just shows up so well on top of other colors and even on the cream paper. So actually the white has been such a good color to get. It's been really wonderful. I highly recommend it. Here, I'll just do a little bit more, even though I can't really see it, so just a little bit, but that's okay. Next, I might go for, I'm just seeing what colors I got here. You know what, I'll do this light olive. I'll do it over here, save a little bit of room. And this was one of the colors that I got last week. It's a beautiful shade of green. I love it. It's so useful too. I think I used it in my last video as well. Great for landscapes. I'm gonna do the lime green as well. Actually, I should have done this one first, but that's okay. And this one is such a bright green, but I got it because it was just so cheerful, and I love cheerful colors. Okay, so next we have Jade Green, and I think Jade Green was actually the first Caran Neocolor II that I bought. I just saw it and I think I fell in love with it. Lately I haven't used it quite as much, but I did use it in a recent sketch, so. There. I do really like this color. Again, it feels like a cheerful color. And then we have turquoise blue. I have been using this not so much on its own, but as part of my sketches, especially when I'm drawing birds, like bluebirds. This can be a really nice accent color. Yeah, very nice. And then what have we got here? Trying to see where I want to go from here. Let's see. I think the Prussian blue. And the Prussian blue I've found is a color that looks quite different when it's activated with water. So just keep that in mind. It can look quite different. Okay. And then we have ultramarine blue. I also really like this one, though I haven't been using it as much because I just haven't been using blues as much lately. But ooh, I really like this blue. Very pretty. Okay. And then I have this ochre. I'm actually going to do that one over here so that you can see how similar or different it might be to the golden ochre that comes in the set. It's a bit darker. For sure. But that's nice. I think they would go very well together. Imagining like a wheat field or something like that. Very pretty. Makes me think of that scene in Gladiator. Okay, that looks good. And then I'll do, what's this one? This is the olive. I love this color. You can see it's a bit shorter than some of the others because I have used it a fair bit. And I have to admit, I haven't planned this page very meticulously, so I'm just placing things, kind of going with the flow. I could see where maybe I should have left a little bit more room, but you know, that's okay. I just have 2 more colors left now. I have lavender blue. Oh no, sorry, I was reading the French. Sky blue. And this one. Oh, mystery color. Okay. Well, I'll look it up and I'll let you know. Yeah, good question. Anyways, we'll do the sky blue. Which actually, does remind me of lavender. It actually, on its own, it looks a bit more like in the purple realm to me, but I can see how it would be blue as well. Yeah, I like that. And then finally, our mystery color. Ooh. Here we go. This one is really short, actually. This might be my shortest one. Let's compare. Oh, wow. Yeah. I don't actually remember using it that much, but yeah, I guess I like it. Funny how these things go sometimes. Okay. Okay, so these are all my colors. I'm so happy. They look so pretty all swatched out. And now I'm just going to activate them with color. So I got a little brush here to my side. And I'm just gonna pull it down a little bit. So it was good I chose some watercolor paper for this. Oh wow, that's so pretty. Wow. The pink. This is also just so relaxing. I love swatching. I haven't actually used that much water lately with my Neocolor IIs. I've mostly been using them as, you know, the wax crayons. So I use them on top of, you know, other layers, like on top of gouache, on top of colored pencil. And they are usually the last element that I add. Just pulling down the color a little bit more so we could really see it. Wow, yeah, you could really see that Chinese green. Ooh, I like this one. Yeah, I love seeing how this flame red activates with water. I love it. I love the color that it becomes. Wow. This is the English red, I believe. A very rich color. I think so far my favorite has been the flame red in terms of its color when it activates. Oop, looks like I didn't clean my brush well enough there. Okay, umber. Wow, it looks, it definitely looks different. I could tell you that. I wonder if I needed to add a little bit more pigment down on paper. But yeah, that's nice. It's actually like a useful shade of gray, it looks like right now. And the white, well, let's see. I think my water's already getting a bit dirty. That's one thing. These pigments are very strong, very powerful. And so my water's already getting dirty. But, oh, look at that. Yeah, that's nice. I could see a little bit of the white coming through. And this is the ochre. Below the golden ochre. So different shades. I think I actually like the ochre better when it's wet, as opposed to the wet version of the golden ochre. But I love the golden ochre as a crayon. They're both very nice. And we're moving down to the olive. Now it's looking a bit more yellowish. This time I don't think it's my brush, it's actually the pigment. Wow. Beautiful. And quite different actually. So that's nice because it gives you this flexibility. I know I used to take the jade with me a lot when sketching. I used to take it with me because it was simply a color that I didn't have in my watercolor palette. And so I just found it really useful to have that in addition. So I've used it when sketching like the sea especially. And it just made it really beautiful. And this is the lime green. I love this color. I love it in all its forms. It's just cheerful. And yeah, one thing I've been considering is, because I'm going on this long trip, I've been considering which colors I want to take with me to Scotland, and yeah, hopefully I have a chance to do some landscape sketching and painting. And so I've been looking up pictures of Scotland, especially the Highlands. That's a place where I'd really love to go. I think it's just so beautiful. And so I am leaning towards you know, more earthy colors. But I think I'll also be seeing some lakes, the lochs. And so I think it'll also be good to have some blue, but we'll see. Now, wow, look at this. This is the Prussian blue. Wow, look how bright it is when you activate it with water. It's just, wow, stunning. just haven't been using blue as much lately in my art, so. But I love blue. Yeah. And then we have the ultramarine. You can see the difference. I think out of the blues that I have in my Neocolor II collection, this is probably my favorite. Oh dear, I got a little bit of blue traveling to other places. Let me just see if I can take it out. Yeah, there we go. I wanted to travel a little bit. And now we're back to the olive. Okay, olive, oh, just such a beautiful color. It's definitely a favorite of mine. Then we have sky blue. Still had a bit of olive on my palette, but I took care of that. And then finally, the mystery color, which I will look up and let you know what it is. It is very pretty. I like it. I'm gonna bring down a bit more. Yeah. So that's it. These are all my Neocolor II, and I will go ahead and write the names down, and then I will show you when it's ready. And here we have it. I've named all the colors, including our mystery color, which was Periwinkle Blue. I have used this one so much that I couldn't even read the name of the color anymore. And yeah, I consider that a bit more of a purple, but it reminds me of the Nintendo GameCube, which some people saw as blue and some people saw as purple. And so I think there's just a little bit of that going on here too. But in any case, beautiful colors, all of them. I really like my collection. And again, I've been using them so much that it's really a joy to, you know, be able to see them all like this. You might notice that there was quite a shift in the Prussian blue. And now that it's dry, you might also notice that it does look a bit darker than it did when it was wet. And so that's just something to keep in mind. And yeah, so I'm just gonna show you a little bit of a close-up. Hopefully you can see it really well. And hopefully this is helpful if you are looking to expand your collection, if you're wondering what a color looks like. I think, yeah, it should be nice. It could be a nice resource. Hopefully this will be helpful to anybody who is considering getting these Neocolor II crayons. If there are any colors that you don't have yet or that you're looking to get, it can be helpful just to see them on paper, see what they're like. And this will be helpful for me as well because now I can reference it and I know what color I might want to use. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and do let me know if you have any favorite colors in the Caran Neocolor II line. I just love to hear it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.